From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's Miami taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, even in a short wild card series, a deciding game of the postseason is always a special occasion.
Yeah, it may not have that same feel, Boog, or the Game 7 for the pennant or World Series title, but it's a whole lot of fun for anybody who's a baseball fan.
And for the players and managers, it's as important as a potential Game 7 down the road.
Yeah, the premise is the same, Boog. I mean, you lose here and your season comes to an abrupt halt.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill in this one, Joe Ryan. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Corey Seager, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Foul ball there. Two and one now. Just missed. That one misses,
right.
so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
At the plate, David Wright. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Yeah.
The 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Just starting out here at Target Field. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ball down.
Got him swinging. And let's take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Here's Mike Trout. Close but called a ball. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Seager over at first with 1 away.
No. Inside.
Two on the way. That
That's
one
ball
missed.
3.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Back at Target Field. And on the hill in this one, Felix Hernandez. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Digging in, Rod Carew. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
There's a strike. Carew thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball to strike. Late with the swing there.
2-seam fastball. High outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Slider. Middle inside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Payoff pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
So up next for Minnesota, Justin Morneau. Swung on, belted. That one carrying onto the patio and gone. See you later. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And the Twins get on the board first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Buxton at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Hernandez, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Low inside. Here's
the 0-2. And that just misses.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
2-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Let's take a look at our lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit. And a man aboard. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now a catcher up to hit, Joe Mauer. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the decisive third game of the wild card round. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Nope.
Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
The 2-2.
That's ball 3.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's some real power at the plate. Andrew Jones. And that one popped to short. Dozier under it. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
1 out man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia went deep in his most recent game.
Ball, that's in.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Buxton takes it in for the out. 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Jeter, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, more than 3,000 hits in his career. The former Rookie of the Year. 0-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. Schwarber leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, 2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. The Twins out front 2-0. Bottom of the second, and now for the Twins, Torrey Hunter.
Four-seam fastball, low middle. Four-seam fastball, high middle.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball, high middle.
In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So digging in, Ryan Dozier.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1.
Outside. Changeup, low outside.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Just missed.
Slider, low inside.
Swings through it. That's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. A good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's Royce Lewis.
High outside.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Low outside.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time. And now they have runners at the corners.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now, Rod Carew. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
2 on, 1 out. In the air, left field. And a base hit knocks in a run. Throw into third. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
This one in the air, right field. Trout on his horse. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 4-zip.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Here's Byron Buxton.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Ball 1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
High outside.
Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Low outside.
The 1-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Carew through second, heading for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Barney Killebrew. Picked up a base hit to center his first time over.
Slayer. Middle inside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Low outside.
2 on, 2 outs.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and precision.
Strikes. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We head on now to the top of the third. The Twins on top here, 4-0. You're watching. Back in Minnesota. New inning getting started. Will Smith getting ready to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Morneau gets under it. Takes it in for the out. So back to the top of the order.
You're out. 3. Out.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Derek Jeter will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Jeter watches that pitch miss the strike zone for a ball. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Two on, 2 outs. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into the outfield. Runner from third in to score. First and second, 2 outs. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Hey!
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that's the 3rd out. 2 men left. Bottom 4, and now for the score.
Out. 3. Out. You're out. 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 You're out. Out.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 49, Justin Showtime.
3. Safe.
Middle
Here's the
outside.
second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
Man at second. And that's fouled off. Now he breaks his bat. Throw to first in time.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
It's softly on the ground left side. Lewis throws to first. And that will end the inning. Decisive third game of the wild card round. And now the Twins catch. Lucas Ursa taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is
So now it's Corey Seager, not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Chopper right side. Carew throws to first in time. Got the out. Derek Shelton out of the dugout. Anthony Banda on a pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now here is David Wright. He's already homered here in this one. Two down, nobody on. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
Now the number 2 hitter, Justin Morneau.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Circle change. Low outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him swinging for the pay. And that is a big first out.
Boom gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The Twins trying to break this one open here in the late stages of Game 3. That one lifted to left. Schwarber on the move. He makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 6-2.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Killebrew stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges.
Circle change. Low inside.
The 0-1. On the corner for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that's a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Sweeper.
2 outs and a runner at third here in this decisive Game 3 of the wild card series.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
And a 1-2 again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2. And now the right fielder, Tony Oliva. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
1-1.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Base knock center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now here is Joe Mauer.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
Left field. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Low outside.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Good job at damage control. Back at target field, ready to begin the 8th. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Nope.
Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Number 47, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Ober getting loose as well.
That's ball 2.
Bonda in his 6th season. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. That
Ball
misses
3.
the zone. Ball 3. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hunter under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the D's, the first baseman, Pete.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Yeah.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The Twins leading by 5 here in the late stages of Game 3. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That's out.
Nice grab. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the D's,
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Anthony Banda won't go any further tonight. We'll be back. Number 47 into the game,
And he's got a nice lead to work with. So he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Victor Scott, getting some more speed on the bases. And now it's going to be Andrew Jones. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses.
That pitch is out.
And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. 2 outs and a runner at third here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. Here's a high chopper. The throw to first, and that is that. The Twins have the advantage, 7-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now pitching change here, Danny Coulomb.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
Low inside.
Leading off, Dustin Pedroia, 1 for 3.
Nope.
This one popped up right side. And that's a fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Now it's going to be Derek Jeter. First offering, runner goes. There's a ball. No throw, safe at second.
Easy swipe at second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be a defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here.
Runner goes again. Strike in there. No throw, safe at third. It's a stolen base. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Derek Jeter showing off his pop with a homer. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4.
That swing just injected more drama into this one.
Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, but I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it.
Will Smith to the plate. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Twins trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they inch closer. It's 7-5.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes Corey Seager. In the air to left center. And there's one away. So up next, David Wright. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Pete Alonso. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Pete Alonso takes it deep. Their third home run of the inning. You can sense it here in Minnesota. These Twins fans are devastated.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Taylor Rogers won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So they turn things over to the righty, Cole Sands. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Victor Scott digs in now. Entered as a pinch runner, so this is his first plate appearance, and it comes here in the ninth. Two down, nobody on.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That missed by a lot. Ball one. And that's a strikeout looking. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. And we are tied 7-7. Bottom nine, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this time. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Rod Carew. Going in.
Cutter. Low outside.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Sinker. Low inside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Cutter. High outside.
The 0-2.
Cutter. Low middle.
Strike looking. And here's the first
Sweeper.
baseman, Justin Morneau.
Ball one.
Cutter. Low middle.
That one is hammered right field. Ball game. And they are moving on. So the Minnesota Twins get it done here in Game 3 with the backing of their home fans, and they can celebrate for the night as they shift their sights to the division series.
Yeah, congrats to them. These three-game series don't leave a lot of room for error, Boog. It really could have gone either way coming into this game. I think they fed off of this crowd, and those are the types of things you love to see this time of year.
And the season comes to an end in the other dugout. Not what they were looking for from their October run, so they'll move into the offseason looking to make improvements before next year.
You